God damn it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just have to change it afterwards.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Burgers.
Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the Anti-Ed Podcast, everybody's. And tonight we have two turbulent guests. And those are none other than Jake McDaniel. What's happening, my friend?
How's it going?
It's all going somewhere. And then we also
finally got on here.
Yeah, Jesus, for
Finally.
fuck's sake. Dingle Gary is now following
Jake.
us.
We tried to do Jake the first episode like 6 months ago or some shit and failed.
Yeah. Back when it
Ryan,
was
you are
story
way
time.
too white. You're coming in too white. You need to turn your.
That's because I have Skater XL playing to my side. I need to turn
Is
it
that
off.
what's going on? You seem like you're like. I don't know.
Okay, but I should be a little
You
bit
seem
better.
like you're
Blow it.
evaporating in a pure energy over there.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, when you look like I do.
So real quick, before we resume, we just want to give a rest in peace shout out to Daniel Dowd.
Absolutely.
yeah.
He was such a little ripper when I met him, and he was so good at skating, and he was like a super nice guy, and it's super fucked up what happened to him.
Yeah, and we don't want to get into we don't want to get into what happened. You guys can all find out for yourselves. But yeah, I've got to say, man, I've had so many. I spent so much time with that kid, even though he was like 4.5 years younger. He could hang out the rest of us, and just the nicest, most kind-hearted. Like, he was literally down to earth and cool as fuck for 100% of the time that he was on this planet. And like I said earlier, if there is one person that did not deserve that fate, if there was only one person that did not deserve that fate, it was Daniel Dowd. So rest in peace, buddy, and we'll see you at your funeral, my friend. And to that, let's all do a little toast to Daniel Dowd.
Toast.
Whatever you got, even if you don't have a drink, just hold up like a toothpick. There you go. Cheers, buddy. Rest in peace, buddy.
It counts. It's the thought that counts.
Oh my goodness.
All right, with that being said, what were you saying, Nick?
I don't know, but I could not be happier to see Jake's little face on the camera right now. Look at it.
Yeah.
Hey
Finally.
Jake, how'd you get that scar on your left brow?
Right here?
Yeah,
Oh, right here? I
yeah,
have
that
a-
one.
This dot right here is from chickenpox, but this one, me and my brother were like big time WWF fans back in the day when Hulk Hogan and all them were still cool or relevant. And I don't know, I think I was Randy Savage or something, but he ended up like pushing me into a wall. And it was where a picture frame was hanging, so the nail part was exposed. There was no picture in front of it, so it just shredded my eyebrow open.
I bet he did it on purpose too. No.
Right.
You weren't Jake the Snake? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You should have been
Oh,
Jake the
yeah,
Snake.
that's right. That was my favorite.
Oh yeah.
I think didn't he die in a snake pit? Fell into his own snake pit and died. Maybe,
Oh.
maybe not.
Somebody's got to corroborate that.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I just texted Todd the link, so he's got
nice.
it now. Yeah.
Nice. Perfect.
And,
Yeah, what's up, Todd? He'll be coming into watch, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah, he'll be here in a minute. And,
Yeah.
so there you go. Thanks for the follow,
Todd.
Gary. Thanks for the follow, CW Weasel. Yeah, thanks for the follow.
Oh,
We do appreciate it.
that's Chris LeBlanc, man. What's up,
Word.
Chris?
Oh,
Chris?
Chris, what's happening, buddy?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Chris,
And so
Dark
under
Star,
the
yeah.
sound, under the sound alerts, hit us with the Hadouken.
yeah, we'll once more people
Hadouken.
show up, we'll explain how the sound alerts work and the shot donations and all that. But yeah, let's wait for some more people to stumble in here before I waste my breath announcing all that, because we might only have an hour and a half tonight, because here's what happened. We told you guys 9 o'clock because we knew everybody wouldn't be here till 9:30. But the actual start time was 9:30. So, but because of that, that means Jake has 30 minutes less because he has stuff to do afterwards. So.
Oh, we can talk fast.
But
We'll talk fast.
yeah, we'll just talk really fast.
There
There you go. Now, so what a lot of people might not know is that you and Jake have literally known each other since you were like 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah. I don't know.
yeah, true
I don't
story.
remember how old we were. Because you're
Um,
2 years older, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was in 2nd grade, at the most 3rd grade, so either like 7 or 8, right?
Yeah. I might have been 6. That feels about right.
Yeah.
Doing
Dude,
flying
so-
ninja kicks.
We met at a karate school that was posted up in a shopping center, so it was super legit. You knew it right off the bat. And there was
It was headed by this guy named Mr. PV, who, now that I think back on it, was just this cocaine fueled, like,
dude.
how would you even describe him?
Okay, well, let me start out by saying he
Veins
was
popping out.
yeah, his vascular system was working.
Was
you could
apparent,
tell. Yeah, but he was an eye doctor, and so he made buku bucks.
Ah,
But
well, I
like
never knew that.
imagine the kind of guy who is like, I'm gonna be an eye doctor, and I'm gonna break ice bricks in front of a bunch of little kids on the weekends. You know, this guy would do like demonstrations. Man, this one demonstration, he literally brought in a fat ass block of ice, like 3 of them, and they were probably like 4 feet tall and maybe a couple feet wide, like the size of like a torso, and then some. You know, and I just remember
3
him
ice
getting this
torsos.
thing of ice and these people holding it, and him just going like, like exactly like Dragon
Yeah,
Ball
dude.
Z to like yeah, all of that.
Yeah, remember? Shit would get all fucking
His-
like,
His neck looked like an Avenged Sevenfold CD cover.
yeah.
And
But anyway, I don't. Yeah.
But he broke that shit. It was pretty crazy. But
First try?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can't remember if he did it first try, but I know that he had a few of them. I can remember that, and so he did it. Anyways, that place was crazy, dude. The place is crazy. It was kind of like our Boy Scouts almost. I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if you did Boy Scouts
I
besides
did
that.
Boy Scouts.
I did not, and it felt like my Boy Scouts, because I remember going on like a camping outing and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so it was actually pretty tight. But me and Jake would a lot of times stay for like. Was your mom ever in that?
She wasn't
anything?
a participant in it, but she
Did
was.
you have any? Did anybody else participate, or it was just?
Yeah, my brother.
Okay, so that's because I remember.
Because I was
We
in the
would- we
older
would-
class.
Yeah, like something like that. We would be in I remember us being able to play a bunch after or
Yeah.
before a class. I can't remember.
Right.
It
And then
was-
you ended up coming to stay the night at my house, and I went to your house or something like that. And you brought clay fighters, and
Yes.
I don't know.
And
I don't
dude, you
remember.
had Shaq Fu
Yeah,
on the Sega
on
Genesis.
Sega Genesis.
That shit was so awesome.
And then, so I don't even remember like how long we hung out before I decided I didn't want to do it anymore.
Dude, I've got-
I was scared
Oh,
shitless.
sorry. Hold on. Let me get back 1 second here. I gotta refuculate a thing. Keep going.
Gotcha. Anyway, I was scared shitless to quit because I thought he was gonna chop me in half like those ice blocks. But I didn't see you again until I started skateboarding. Like not long
Yeah.
after I started skateboarding, because I remember I had still had my first board, which was a Shorty's Muska board, and I'd worn down the tail from skidding so much, just skidding around on it. And you were walking by, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna ollie it because my tail's too short. And you're like, give me that board. And you took it and ollied up Green Tree, and I was like, what a piece of shit, dude. Who does that guy think he is? And then later that day, I think we just Like it was almost like seeing a milk carton of a missing child. You know, they project them into the future, what they look like. It was like, oh shit, that's that kid I used
It
to
was
hang
a
out
good. It was a good at least 3 years, probably 4 years that we didn't see each other. And mind you, that was whenever I'm in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. We didn't see each other. So
Yeah.
that's like a whole decade whenever you're little. You know
Right.
what I mean? Imagine how much different you are from 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, and then halfway through 7th grade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I did not recognize Jake at all, like not even one bit. Like didn't connect at all. And we skated with each other for a good half an afternoon or something. And then Jake comes up to me and he's like, dude, like I know you. Who the fuck is this kid? Like I don't know.
Where was that? Green Tree?
That was at Green
At
Tree.
Green Tree.
Yeah.
And I was
And I
like,
remember
wait a minute.
eventually, like, I think I just said, like, I placated him in a way. I was just like, yeah, I remember. And I did remember. And then, like, a few minutes later, it hit me, and I was like, whoa, crazy, dude. Me and that kid had so much fun. I went to his house to play video games and blah, blah, blah. It was awesome. You had a bunch of dogs, I remember. I was like, dude, that place was sick. Like, I want to go back and play Shaq
and
Fu.
that's hold on, let me say something. So that's how Jake got it in with all the older skaters and was hanging out with like all of y'all before any of us little kids that were still in Jake's
Yeah, Nikki
crew.
was my ticket.
I think
ticket to
so.
the big show.
Yeah, I was like, I always
Jake
wondered like
elbowed
how,
his way in anywhere because he didn't go home whenever it was dark a lot of the times. That's what separated like
men from the
younger
boys.
the younger kids from the older kids.
Yeah.
It was like
That's
all the younger kids merely would go in whenever it was dark, and the older kids wouldn't. And whoever was like willing to piss their moms off every night got to skate with the older kids.
Yeah,
you
right.
know?
And I did.
Yeah.
She
Me
was.
too. Yeah.
And then Chris LeBlanc, if he's watching, I remember meeting him real early on because I'd be at school or something at KMS, and him and Colton would be skating the benches and stuff. But Chris was always real approachable as a skateboarder, as a younger skateboarder, someone that had just started out.
Chris is one of my favorite people to skate with.
I wish he was on. I wish I could say what's up. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Yeah, he just said, yeah, I remember that. He's in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
I'm not even watching on. I gotta get into the chat, man.
Yeah, you guys got to look at the chat because he's in there hanging out, and he also says cheers. So let's go ahead and toast to Chris.
Toast to
Chris.
Yeah,
Weasel.
dude, Chris is good people,
Chris.
man. I've always loved Chris.
Screeching Weasel. Always wearing the Screeching
Nick
Weasel.
Martin, Chris, Nick Martin told me you have my old cruiser board. Up and still riding.
Now I do have to say one thing because you mentioned Shaq Fu.
Yeah.
Now, did you know? First of all, widely regarded as one of the worst fighting games ever made in human history. Second of all, there was a website that ran for 15 years that was dedicated, and it had a big community of people. It was dedicated to finding and destroying every copy of Shaq Fu. And they would post videos of them burning cartridges and throwing them off Grand Canyons, and yeah.
Okay, so
awesome.
let me in my mind I'm remembering a Wu-Tang Clan game. Was
Maybe
that
it was
involved
that.
with Shaq Fu?
It's possible.
Shaq Fu was the
Wu-Tang?
tournament. It was like a one-on-one fighting game, but with Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it sucked.
We also had NBA Jam and all those.
Ooh, classic.
all those games.
Classics. Yeah.
Yeah, NBA Jam.
Once I was
Probably
trying-
Uniracers even.
But Clay Fighters, man.
Yeah, Clay Fighters I always enjoyed. I just like the art on it. I thought it looked hilarious.
That was because it actually looked like claymation type shit. But
Yeah,
I remember Clay Fighters. That was a fun game.
it was good. Yeah, okay, now I'm in the
All right, y'all want to hear a quick
Maya's
story?
like, wait, like Shaquille O'Neal foo.
Yes. Listen, folks, you can't
Yeah,
make that
Maya,
shit. You
for
can't make
sure.
that shit up. That was a
No,
real
the
game.
other Shaq.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, so awesome.
Ooh, baritone.
No. Oh, look at that little cat paused.
I could just spin it towards my library here. Well, kind of.
Oh, you look
Damn,
more
you
distinguished.
reading? You
No.
reading books?
How many of those?
Every single one of those belong to my wife.
How many of those books have
Yeah.
you not read?
Tell her to slow down.
Yeah. Books get more attention than I do.
Oh shit!
Just kidding.
You know, one thing that we have, I'm surprised we haven't brought this up once.
I'll eat your ass.
Exactly. That's exactly what I wanted to bring up. Who's eating whose ass tonight? Let's figure this out. No, but no, for real. We've never asked any of our guests or even ourselves. It's never been brought up on the show. Here's a little questionnaire, and also for those of you that skate in the chat room, if you're able to type in the chat. Which, by the way, if you're wondering why you can't type in the chat, it's because you need to make a name. If you want to type in the chat, you can watch. You don't have to make a name to watch, obviously, as you know. But if you do want to hang out in the chat room, you can do that. And also, so real quick,
I'll do it.
And yeah, he'll do it. And and I hope you'll do it too. And but let's go ahead and get all this shit out of the way. So we do have sound alerts, ladies and gentlemen, as you just have seen. You can trigger those to go off. Some of those are free. Some of them are 50 cents, and some of them are $1. And all that stuff goes to helping out the channel, getting proper mics for all the regulars, and trying to get a cell tower for Hal, and this new computer that we invested in for this whole shit. And so every little bit helps. Also, you can donate $10 to make any one of us take a shot unless... Wait, how many of us have liquor tonight?
I have liquor.
Okay, no
I got
for
some.
Jake. Okay, so we'll see if anybody
if
does
it
that.
comes to it and people want me to.
Yeah, so if you want to do that, that is an option.
Or
so,
not.
So yeah, or not. But here's how the bit system works.
I'll eat your ass.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
You
there
just
we go.
you eat someone's ass and then you get currency.
Thank you,
But no,
Brad.
it's you just have to buy some. You can buy like $5 in bits. So 100 bits equals $1. Okay, so that's how the math works. For every $10, you can force one of us to take a shot if you want. And donations are also appreciated. And if you just cheer, and if you have a question that you want us to get to, and you want us to make sure to get to it, if you do a cheer of 100 bits or more, which is $1 or more, we'll make sure to get to your question. There you go. With all that shit out of the way, what I want to ask everyone on the show here is, it's a two-parter question. Who, in your opinion, do you think is the best skateboarder of all time? And who is your favorite skateboarder of all time? Because those are two different things, right?
Yeah.
Because, for example, Heath
One
Kirchhoff
is biased and a biased opinion. One is
So-
serious,
Let me kick it off like
Objective.
this.
statistical. Well, yeah.
Let me kick it off like
Whatever.
this. I think my favorite skateboarder is Heath Kirchhoff for sure, but the best skateboarder of all time, for me, as far as street skateboarding goes, Reynolds. Final answer. For sure.
That's such a tough one. I'd have to go with Ardo Sari as my favorite, though.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Me and Nick have watched Flip so many times that
Yeah. Mine, I would
My
definitely.
head's
Oh, but you said and who would be? That's your favorite skater, and who?
Weasel was asking where to
Best
donate.
oh, and the
Right.
best.
Yeah, I just put it. So yeah, you can't if you don't want to use bits or you don't know how bits work. It's really simple. You just buy it with a debit card or PayPal, and then you have bits on your Twitch account. But if you don't have a Twitch account and you want to donate for a shot or for just $1 to ask a question or whatever you want to do, you can PayPal us at shredheld21@yahoo.com. And I've just posted that in the chat room, so you can donate there if you want. And again, we really fucking appreciate it. You have no idea how much shit goes into this shit show.
You're
Ryan, we
also
should-
welcome to
we
ask
should- we
questions
should,
without paying money too. Paying money is good.
Brian, we need like a little slider at the bottom with the PayPal information.
Yeah, and now that we're affiliate, we can do that. We just, I just haven't had time to do it. Well, I just haven't done it. How about that?
Yeah, honestly.
How about that? Now, Maya wants to know, how does a cheer work? So
That's a good question.
if you look right where you type in the chat room, like where you're typing your message before you send it, there's a little diamond icon. Yes, there's a Hadouken in the. No, there's a diamond icon right above the word chat.
That sounded like Mr. Peavy, by the way.
You click
So-
that,
Yeah, pretty much.
and then, and that's how you cheer, is by clicking that. Does that make sense, Maya?
It's like, whoa, dude.
It's
chill
right
out.
there next to that. So there you go.
I spend all day in a doctor's office and all night training at the karate center, and somehow I'm still fucking so tan I almost look like a raisin. Like, how did you do that? How? Like,
Alright.
have you ever thought about that? I never thought about that till now. He's like always inside, and the dude was like crispy brown, and he was a white man.
I think that's just his energy, man. Like
Like, he was like heating up from the
he was
inside.
frying himself. Yeah, just constantly frying.
That's amazing.
Just a fried bacon strip of karate.
Well, I'd have to say Andrew Reynolds would be
Your favorite
my
and the
favorite.
best?
And the best. Yep.
Crush a fucking couple cinnamon rolls with your butt. See if the ladies don't come running.
Yeah.
Damn, I mean, like, members Carrie Getz and, like, I don't know, dude. I can't. Stefan Janowski. There's just too many.
Yeah, that's how I feel, man. I don't know.
Some skaters
a whole
have
lot of skaters either.
Well,
a handful
keep
of
on
tricks
seeing
that are
new
so
ones that I'm
unique.
like-
Yeah.
okay. Well, how about this? If you can't narrow down your answer for the best skater, at least say your favorite.
Favorite skater, and this is gonna throw you a little bit, but it won't surprise Jake. I don't think so. Anthony Papalardo.
I was just thinking about him.
Yeah.
I watched
I
a
like-
video of him recently.
He had like just his style is, in my opinion, like I like watching him skate more than anyone else.
I think he just up and stopped. Like, I don't know.
There's a story in
I read that article.
and I
but-
forgot I forgot what it was though. I forgot what the story was.
well,
But I
it
know-
does
but I know it's,
meander.
like, he's
It does
just, like,
meander
gone.
in and out, like all this pressure he was under because he was so young when he got on Alien Workshop, and
Yeah.
I don't know. He said "fuck it" at one point because
Wow, that's crazy.
he felt that there was too much pressure. I think.
Yeah,
Dude.
I mean,
You know who else is definitely an honorable mention for me that I've recently come to retroactively respect that I didn't pay attention to growing up is Bobby Pulio.
see, I don't even know what that is.
Dude, he used to ride for Enjoy. Well, he rode for everybody. But Enjoy for quite a good while there. And Nikki, how dare you, sir? How dare you? Jake, you know who Bobby Puelo. Well, you might know him as Bobby Puelo, but it's actually pronounced Pulio. Bobby Puelo. He looks like Surge from System of a Down with a big. A lot of times you have that big Sikh sort of beanie situation going on.
I don't think so. Oh no.
I am going to dick slap both of you the next time I see you. Sean, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Jake Nunn. Remember, he always wore a big beanie like that.
All right, Maya just cheered 100 bits. Thanks, Maya. Appreciate it.
Maya, cheers.
Yeah, Maya.
But you
Cheers.
did. You did. So I guess it's just
Y'all
a
know what this
donation.
is?
Yeah, you figured it out. Thanks, Maya. Now
is that the mustard sauce you get at the hibachi place?
The the dish is from a Chinese restaurant, but these are paper clips. Paper clips.
Are you sipping on
Okay.
paper clips? You weird person.
I don't have a drink, so I'm trying to replicate it in some way.
Yeah.
You have a wife and you don't have a drink by your side? Just yell.
That's why I don't have a drink by my side.
Wait, I'm thirsty. And I don't know what to do. Woman.
Not how this marriage works.
Yeah, you'd get in big trouble. Well,
Jake,
that's why I am single, because I
She'd
like
hit
to
me in the
yell.
back of the head with one of these books.
Damn.
Anyway,
Jake, let's hear your realty story.
okay. So, to anyone who doesn't know, I got my real estate license on October 9th, and, just trying to make it go at a new industry, hopefully one that doesn't require as much work as cooking has been for the last 15, 16 long ass years. But anyway, so I had my first showing a few weeks back. I wasn't listing the house. I had some people interested in buying it. So I took them out there, or at least we met up there. This is my very first, encounter with someone for real estate purposes. And eventually, they asked, how long have you been doing this? And I gave them some answers, something like, seems like forever, trying to avoid telling them the truth. And they're like, that's not what we asked you. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll be honest, you guys are my first clients. With that being said, you're my only clients, and I'm going to pay attention to, be following things to the letter with you and whatever. But the point of this is, the funniest part of this is, we go, I show them the house, I turn on all the lights and made it, presentable, whatever. And we're wrapping it up. And I told them that, what happened? Okay, so we're wrapping it up. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go back and make sure I turned off all the lights, this and that. And I have to piss really bad. So I go into one of the restrooms. And mind you, these people own like a contracting company. They're builders. So, and the guy the whole time's inspecting all the nooks and crannies, oh, this needs this and this needs that. So I go to the restroom and I'm in a hurry and I don't want to piss all over the seat or whatever. So I sit down to piss just so I, to be clean or whatever. And then all of a sudden I see there's a window in the restroom that, on the roof, one of those sunroofs or whatever. And the guy's up on the fucking roof looking at me, making eye contact with me while I'm in the restroom with my pants down. First encounter, he's staring at me. I don't know, as a builder, I guess he wanted to check the integrity of the roof, but I'm just sitting there with my pants down on the toilet and he's staring at me. He didn't know I was using the restroom. So anyway, it was just super awkward for the rest of the time I had to talk to him, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Well, he probably thought you were taking a big dump.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's those roofs that let the light in, or the windows in the roof, sunroof.
Yeah,
right?
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah,
that was the last thing I expected to hear was footsteps on the roof, and a fucking guy was up there, just
He had the ladder in his back pocket. How the hell did he jump on the roof?
I don't know. The guy's in his 60s too.
What the fuck?
He found a way.
Climbed a tree and squirreled his way up there.
And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
That is crazy.
No more. First 45 minutes into real estate, and you have your potential clients staring at your dick through a window. I thought it was pretty fun.
Well, who hasn't
so
seen a dick through a window every once in a while,
That being said, I showed them 15 more homes, and then they still haven't put an offer in.
Those sons of bitches. 15 houses. Jeez. Tell them to buy 2 or 3 already. Jesus.
Right?
Do you think it's possible? Super random question. Do you think it's really possible to actually get away with robbing a bank these days? I think we talked about this before on a long ago episode, but what if we just robbed a bank?
I think it's a lot easier than you would think.
I was thinking about this yesterday because something happened. It might have been in a movie or something, but I was like, if a cop gets shot, then damn near every cop in the city is there. Well, I'm like, what if you created a diversion similar to that? Like, you don't have to shoot a cop, but something similar, maybe an explosion or whatever. And then if it attracts all the cops in the city, that's when you would rob a bank at like the other end of town. You know what I mean? That would probably be your best chance at getting away with it.
Hey,
I like it.
welcome to the chat room, Old Man Mountain 23. Although I've got to admit, forgot who you are.
Yeah.
Do you remember who
No,
that is?
Old Man Mountain.
He wouldn't let us know. Just like
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. That's right. Okay. Well, that's why I don't know. Okay.
And I think Izzy has to be John Isabel.
No, Izzy is actually she's actually a girl from England.
Is she from your Shit Happens?
No, she's from. So before we started doing all these podcasts, the initial first 20 or 30 followers were actually from. I used to just play video games on here, so I got a lot of like Europeans and English people that also follow the channel before we did the anti-ed shit. So that explains why some random people show up that like aren't in our community. You know what I mean? All right, go ahead, Hal.
Jake, what do you remember about that day we were all in the high school skating the 8 stair and the cops came? Nick, you were there too. Nick was fucking pegging somebody with a basketball. It was Fuzz, I think.
Yeah, that's right. It was fun.
While he was trying tricks.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. I was like, is this a real memory or is this like, am I fabricating this memory?
You're trying to hit him in the nuts?
Dude, yeah.
He's trying to
Nick
hit him like
Wait,
right
was
in
that-
the
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
I
Yeah.
definitely remember throwing a basketball at people skating the stairs. I don't know who got it, but people got it.
It was Fuzz, dude. You were only throwing it
Yeah,
at
it was
Fuzz, I
only
think.
Fuzz.
That's it. Well, dude, he probably deserved it.
He probably
Yeah,
did.
like he was brand new to the scene and he already got caught lying and about being sponsored. So yeah, he
Oh, that's
he
probably
did
what
not.
it was.
He said he can't. The first day we
I was
ever
like-
saw him, the first day we ever saw him, he showed up to town center and it was like me and some stink finger click people like Clay and Matt and I think Rooney. And Matt and Clay laid in on him hard because one of the first things he said was he was sponsored by Baker, and it was through like a youth group at a church in Georgia, and he was Matt and Clay were like, "You're so full of shit,"
I
like,
wasn't prepared.
and they made him feel really uncomfortable for his first encounter with any skaters at town center. But then later on, I think that got around, and that's probably Nikki. That's probably why you justified, hey, this dude's a fucking kook. Like,
Yeah, I
Let's
was
give him a
also
hard
just
time.
a dick. I probably didn't take much for me to justify it.
Well, you know what's funny is Fuzz. There was a period of about like a year and a half or two where Fuzz was one of my best friends of all time, and just because of those those rough, struggling times, me and Fuzz and JJ actually, we had the summer of 06. We were inseparable that whole summer, and we'll have to save
How
that
did
for
that-
the.
How did that go for you, Brian?
Dude, what it went. How it went is I had
like
the most.
JJ and Fuzz.
I had the most epic summer of my life, but we're gonna save that for when we get JJ and Fuzz on the show at the same time with a potential Nick Lindbergh, aka Fester.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Fester, Uncle Fester.
Good old
he's-
Uncle
He should
Fester.
definitely get on.
And that nickname came from Derek Taylor.
Did it really? Is that where it
Nice.
came from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Derek was down for our for the skate shop's San Antonio X Games or whatever. We had gone out to a competition, and Derek was down visiting me from Indiana, and he weaseled his way into the tour or whatever.
The Stokes tour band.
He ended up at the end of the I don't know. He ended up at one point naked in the owner of the skate shop's bed, like with his balls in his hand, passed out drunk. He wasn't even supposed to be there, you know.
That kid was funny.
But now that I think back, we all couldn't have been more than 15 or 16 years old, and someone, I think it was the owner's wife's brother, bought like a shitload of 40s, so we all just got like smashed.
Dude, it was Jay. His name was Jay, I think. It was, wasn't it Brian? You remember that guy Jay? It was Sean's friend. He was
I
skinny.
would
And he'd run the
never
shop
do
every now and
something
then.
like that for a bunch of 14-year-old kids. Like,
Yeah, I barely
fuck.
remember that. Yeah.
Guy's gotta be crazy.
yeah, dude.
Got a screw loose.
In a hotel, like
Yeah.
Oh, and Gary says in the chat room that Fuzz told him that he was Nox Godoy when he first met him.
I remember that. Too.
I heard about that too. Yeah. Well, yeah.
That is hilarious.
I
I
definitely
was
remember
gone
this.
for I was gone somewhere for a while, and because JJ and some other people had already like befriended him when he got there, and I come back from wherever I was, and they're like, "Hey, this is Fuzz," and he was like, "Oh, Jake, I've heard so much about you," and I just like ignored him. Where is Fuzz these days?
He's probably in a Carl's Jr. parking lot right now.
That's where he was last time.
I'm just kidding, Fuzz. I love you, buddy. I hope you're doing well.
I had told him to come hanging out in my apartment when I was living in Tomball, and he's like sounding all paranoid, like I was trying to trap him, like or get him in trouble or something.
What the fuck?
Dude, one time how can I
Drugs are
tell
bad,
this?
okay?
How can I tell this story with
I'll eat
little?
your ass.
That's how I'll do it. Yeah. One time I drove from El Paso straight to Houston, 12-hour drive, just to pick something up from Fuzz, and then go straight back to El Paso.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was a couple of months' supply, but yeah. And you know what? That might have been the last time I actually saw him. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. But I've talked to him a bunch of times since then. But yeah, dude, me and JJ and Fuzz. That was the. It got to a point. Even Larry was trying to like get me to stop hanging out with him at one point. He was like, "Why are you hanging out with them?" Because they're way more fun than everybody else. That's why.
Yeah, Fuzz. I was super cool with Fuzz, and he basically lived at Papt House for a good like year or two, and so he was always there, and there was always hijinks, and it was good times always.
Me and JJ,
Except for when he lied, you just had to be able to, all right.
Well,
figure that out.
once you hang out with him for long enough, he can't lie to you anymore because he knows that you both know when he's lying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
one time me and JJ took all of Alex Papp's like heart medication or some shit, and it was in like liquid form.
That
So
sounds fun.
We like smoked it or something, or drank it and smoked it, like all of it. And I mean, we didn't know it was for his heart or something at the time, but
Or his
lungs. We thought it was
Yeah.
Tussin, or it was Tussin. I don't know, man. He was pissed off.
He was pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be mad too if someone drank all my medicine that I needed to help live.
Yeah.
You have to go tell your parents, them dumbass friends.
My friends took.
Yeah.
That is.
You have to make something up like, I spilt the bottle,
Yeah.
Fucking Dobie drank it. That fucking dog that he had, Dobie.
Stupid
That
dog.
fat beagle dude would snatch pizza out of your hands if you weren't looking.
Shit.
Fuck it, go, man.
Shit.
He gets so
Pap would
pissed
just-
at that dog, dude.
Shit. Fuzz.
Yeah.
Fuzz would snatch pizza out of your hands if you weren't looking.
That's true. Fuzz was like the new JJ, but a different hick state.
Yeah.
Instead of Alabama.
He was like JJ was
Yeah.
Alabama and Fuzz was Georgia.
Yeah.
Do you remember how, like, the Fuddruckers in Town Center, like, Well, me and JJ and Fuzz and Nick, aka Fester, just noticed that nobody ever ate that dank ass garlic bread. They would just leave it on their table. So we would just go in and just make the round around the restaurant, pick up like 10 pieces of garlic bread and just book
I heard about that.
What restaurant is that? What?
Dude,
Yeah.
I also heard about a different scam at Fuddruckers. Like,
Oh, we had
maybe
plenty
that
of
was
Fud.
it,
We
but
had
it
plenty
was-
of Fuddruckers.
it was
situations.
going up and being like, yeah, like this is my order or whatever, and taking a burger, or they would put the burgers out and you just come in and take them and fucking jet, something like that.
Yeah, you just grab someone. Like you wait until
Donut.
you wait until a fat
Fucking
guy
donut.
sitting in the back, his order comes up, and way before he gets there, you're right at the front waiting. You just grab that burger and get the hell out of there.
That would piss me off so bad.
I think
dude.
Yeah, but we were
Crackinator
young and
420.
That food
stupid.
takes
We
forever
didn't
to,
know.
to cook.
Who's
Yeah,
Crackinator?
I'm gonna say
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
don't
guess it's
know.
Nick.
but
Nick Martin.
thank Crackinator 420 for the follow. We really do appreciate that. And yeah, guys, if you don't know what following is, it's the exact same thing as subscribing to a channel on YouTube. So if you want to be notified every time we go live, it's 100% free. All you have to do is hit that heart button wherever it is on your screen. And if you do, Jake will suck your dick every time you follow us. If
I'll
you have
take my
one.
teeth out too.
And he'll take his
Oh,
dishes.
shit.
And,
Yeah, can you take him out?
Not right now, not really. They're
What
like
you-
Why not?
He's like,
Oh,
don't
they
tell
are.
me to take my teeth out.
I gotta ask if you could. I
I'm the
like-
same way.
I'll take my teeth
I-
out,
I'll
John,
take-
if you tuck
I'll
your
take-
gums in.
I'll take
I fucking
these two
asshole.
teeth out.
I can't help it, dude. My gums are just, they're big.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
shit, Nick's got one.
All right, I'll take them out
Yeah.
towards the end of the show because I take them out at the end
Oh,
of the night.
that's a good one.
Wait,
man. I'm ready to see
No,
it.
we gotta see some money for that. We gotta
Wait,
see some donations.
okay, if you
for-
guys want to
for Jake
wait,
to
hold
take his
on.
We
teeth
gotta
out.
we gotta get at least 3 more follows or some money.
Okay, so hold on. First of all, how many teeth are we talking? Because I'm vaguely familiar with your situation,
Me or Nick?
and actually, I don't even think it's you. Now that I think about it, you don't have fake teeth, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
how many teeth? Like 4, 3,
All
2?
of them.
All of them?
All of them. It's a denture.
You see, he looks like a game show host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all of them.
Quagmire.
So how does that like so when, like does that affect the way food tastes when you eat it at all?
Yeah, you know, because your taste buds are located on your teeth.
Well, I know they're not. But like, okay, let me rephrase the goddamn question. Does eating seem a little bit not like it used to be with fake teeth?
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Like you, I mean,
So you can
do
s-
it
you can
so
still
often enough, you get used to it pretty quick.
so you can still chomp tooth into a ribeye if you need to, right?
Absolutely. I have all my bottom teeth, but I've had so much work done on my top teeth that they all came like, I don't know, they all started falling apart in the last couple of years. So I just had them pulled. I was tired of fucking with them.
Well, shit.
Dude, I have one molar that I think is going that way.
I was
It's
just gonna get a partial, but I'm on Medicaid, and they're like the only way we can help you at all is if you get all of them pulled, and we'll just make a full.
I'll eat your ass.
Dude, well, you look great, man. I'm glad that you got it all finished because that was a nightmare going
Yeah,
through it,
dude.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was such a headache.
Todd's here.
It was more
Todd's
than
here.
a headache.
Yeah,
Yeah, Todd.
it's a nightmare.
What's up, Todd?
I'll eat your ass.
Oh
I'll eat
shit.
your ass.
Todd's in the house. And we will eat your ass too, absolutely. Just for showing up. But
Dude,
yes,
me and Todd climbed a freaking mountain, man. We climbed Mount Massive. This was
yeah.
like in June.
How
Yeah, dude, it
long
was
did that
amazing.
how long did that take you guys to get from the bottom to the top?
Longer than I thought it would. I'll tell you that. We parked and from the maps and the routes we were looking at online, it was supposed to be like how many hours? They said about like 8 hours, something like that. And it took us like 10 hours, I think.
To get up.
Yeah.
So then how
To get
long?
up and down, all the way from my car up and then all the way back to my car. It's because we had to park a little bit before, quite a bit before the trailhead and walk for a lot longer than I thought. I thought we had to walk 1 mile to get to the trailhead. We ended up having to walk 3, and so it added a total of 4 more miles onto the trail that we had not really realized was there. And that's a long time after. It felt so long from the trailhead back to the car after.
And then you
the
saw
hike
some sheep,
and
some
down.
mountain goats.
Yeah, it was like a spiritual experience. We were walking along, and all of a sudden, we had gotten to the summit, and then we had all of our fun. We took the panoramic pictures, and we were like, okay, let's start walking down. We went not even 5 minutes walking down from the summit, and at the corner of my eye, I see freaking about 20 yards ahead of me, white, mountain goat. It's got its like mountain goat beard and its mountain goat face and eyes.
It scared the shit out of me, dude.
And yeah, it did scare the shit out of me because Todd had just told me about them and telling me that they can be like territorial. And sure enough, 2 minutes later, I see one, and at first I'm like, "Oh, amazing, majestic," and then I look over, and there's the baby goat. It's a tiny baby goat, and so I'm like, "Oh shit! Here's the mom, here's the baby, and here's me." I'm like, "Oh damn! I hope it doesn't try to run at me or something." Yes.
Yeah, dude.
I got off the trail a little bit, got my phone out, and got a few, got a picture and a little bit of video of it. So it was good.
Oh shit!
Weasel.
So real quick,
Weasel.
Todd just subscribed for
Yeah.
$4 or $5 a
Word.
month. And so did Kraken. So did Chris as well.
Weasel gift.
No, Weasel bought them
gifted.
subs.
Oh, so Chris
Dude,
Chris, thank you so much.
Chris.
And so here's the thing, folks. When it comes to subscriptions, there are 3 tiers of subscriptions. They all have their own rewards. The only problem is we haven't put the rewards there yet. So literally you get nothing for subscribing right now. But within a couple of days, you're going to get a bunch of custom emotes and custom little badges
Well,
and all kinds of cool
Hold
little
on, they'll
shit.
get something
Yeah.
tonight, and that's Jake's
Yeah.
interest.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
real quick, how much do we want for Jake to take out his teeth at the end of the show?
Well, Chris kind of already earned that. How
Yeah.
much? How much do?
Yeah.
How much do people
Actually,
need to pay
you know what?
to tell Jake?
To destroy
you can
this
tell him-
beautiful smile.
You can tell him what sentence you want Jake to say while he doesn't have his teeth in.
Okay,
There you go. There you go.
Now,
Yeah.
well,
Choose wisely.
it just
Choose
got
wisely.
it just got a little bit interesting because so Chris is the one who, because that's like $10 that he just donated, so that's worth it. But he just
Chris
said
doesn't want it.
he just said no, please don't.
Okay, he doesn't want to.
Well, I guess someone's gonna have to outbid him then.
Yeah. So if somebody wants to see the Pinterest
I
come
think
out,
what Chris is trying to say is have some fucking dignity and keep in your
No
shit.
dignity. There's no. You leave your dignity at the door.
Have
on
some
this
self-respect.
podcast.
that is very true, Sean. Yeah, any sort of dignity is left at the door. But speaking of
It's
which,
not allowed.
are can we do whippets on the show? Is that a thing that we can do? I don't know. Maybe not, huh?
What do you think?
I think they're perfectly legal. I mean,
Well, they are legal, but I'm just wondering what a certain someone would think. Or well, several certain someones actually. Now that I think about it, but well, I don't have whippets anyway. I was just asking theoretically, but that'd be
I
fun.
smoke weed on the show.
Oh yeah, we smoke weed and drink on the show all the time.
That's illegal. In
Might be
Texas.
for you. It's legal for me.
it's not illegal on the internet. It's like open waters.
Yeah. And listen, folks, if you're jealous that we're smoking weed and legally here on the stream and you can't do that where you live, well, fucking move or vote next time. How about that? Yeah. Every once in a while, figure out what the fuck is going on in your community and vote on it.
No one. Actually, I don't even think what I'm doing is illegal because they did decriminalize it in this county.
That's right. You're allowed to have up to an ounce, right?
Up to 2 ounces.
That's
2
progress.
ounces. That's like drug. You could be a
Or no,
drug
no,
dealer
no.
with
What
2
it is if you get caught with less than 2 ounces, then it's a ticket.
Yeah, they just give you a little ticket.
So I guess I am committing like an infraction.
Yeah, but that's like jaywalking, basically. Like, that's not really a crime. You're just jaywalking.
It's a victimless crime, I guess.
Yeah, a victimless homicide
Anyways,
crime. Think,
Who's-
you're welcome.
Who is
Sorry.
Old Man Mountain?
We've been trying to
We
figure
don't
that
know.
out for several shows now.
Son of a
Hmm.
bitch.
You know who? Well, I was gonna say.
it's not JJ.
What if it's just some random? They do know us though, for sure, right?
I would imagine. I don't know why
I
else.
think so. I don't know. They could have just been looking shit up on Google Maps too, and like,
Well, it's either
like-
it's either someone we know or it's a video game dude from the shit I used to do before on here. One or the other. But I have a feeling it's someone we know. I have a feeling. And let's see.
all right, should we? You know what we should do? I think we should play the Rooney sound bit for Weasel.
Okay.
You might think it's funny.
All right, here you go, Weasel. Oh, I can't. Can you play it, Hal?
Yeah, I can. All right, everyone, just moment of silence. Starting now.
Yeah.
Crush a fucking couple cinnamon rolls with your butt and see if the ladies don't come running.
Yep, that was live on the show.
Crush a couple fucking cinnamon rolls.
If you only knew the background story too. And if you want to know the
Yeah, that
background
was a-
story, go
we
check out.
took that from that podcast.
Yeah, if you want to hear the whole story behind that, go check out. I think it was episode 2 with Rooney and a Hadouken and Monroe and Clay.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, and yeah, it's all about the timing. It's all about the timing, and yeah, that was one of our favorite episodes for sure. These are all my favorite episodes. There's something about, and I think that's what people resonate with too. There's something about. We've been doing a lot of reuniting on here on this show. You know what I mean? And it's just
I have 2 girlfriends.
oh,
Yeah, that's
Maya remembers.
Yeah. she
Oh, that's right.
remembers.
Maya, not only are we going to be adding that as a sound alert, we have a whole montage of every time he said that coming out pretty soon. So you're going to love that, Maya. Absolutely.
Brian, we're late on that.
Yeah, that's because yeah, it's coming out though. It's pretty much almost done.
What does Todd say? He says, Jake McDaniel's, Kevin Garnett, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Todd knows what I'm talking about.
Is
Oh,
that,
and,
what is that from a movie or what?
No, it's when Kevin Garnett was being interviewed after they won. I think it was on the Celtics when they won the championship,
Mm.
and he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it! Anything is possible." I wish we just had a clip to play.
Dude. No, this is the funniest shit I've ever heard. Listen to this. Quick story. They're completely random. There's this UFC fighter, although it wasn't the UFC, it was in one of the other leagues in South America. He had just won like the fight of the year. He won the title belt or whatever. And so during his post-fight speech that he had a microphone up to him talking to the whole audience, he was trying to say, don't forget Jesus. Don't forget Jesus was the last thing he said. But his accent was so gnarly that everybody thought that he said, no for gay Jesus. No for gay Jesus. No, no forget, don't forget, no forget Jesus. And he got in so much fucking heat and trouble because the whole world thought he said no for gay Jesus.
Okay, Jesus.
Did his career go downhill from there? I guess.
No, well, in fact, I think he kind of actually that was one of his last major fights anyway. But yeah, that was a pretty, because you know he was just trying to say, don't forget, no forget, no forget, no forget, but it just sounded like no for gay Jesus, and then you hear the audience go
No,
boo,
no for gay Jesus.
So weird.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen. Yeah, that's right, kitty kitty. And what's your cat's name again, Nikki?
Mr. Biggs.
That's right, Mr. Biggs. There you go.
Have
Like
you
the
heard,
name of
Nikki?
What?
A boss in a video game or something.
It's a rap song too,
Mr. Biggs?
like an old school Houston rap song. Yeah,
No, I haven't.
Mr. Big stuff.
8 Ball and MJG.
No, it's not, John.
Yeah, it is. Look it up.
Oh, someone donated to PayPal. Let's see what this is. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. Someone just ordered a Shift Happens shirt. Okay, never mind. That's a different.
Oh my god.
Close enough, though.
Close enough. Close enough. But yeah, and for those of you Shift Happens listeners, we got some new shirts coming in. We still have smalls, mediums, larges, and extra larges. No more 2XLs, no more triple XLs. I'm not gonna lie, folks. We very much underestimated how many triple XLs are out there. So we are ordering a new batch. I'm actually going in tomorrow to get
Everybody's
them
been
made.
stuck at home, fucking eating, getting fat.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or they're just.
Or maybe just
Well,
me.
yeah, that's pretty much the only possibility. Yeah.
you're not fat. I saw you skateboarding. You look like skinny.
I was getting pretty chunky there for a while because my
What?
wife was doing nothing but like baking every day.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Weird.
real quick, Maya wants to know where do we order the Shift Happens shirts, which she is one of the actual Shift Happens listeners. The few of them that actually give a shit about anti-ed. So-
That's tight, Nate.
Yeah, how are you doing that?
This is a video of me and Todd. We are climbing Mount Massive, and so this is that day.
Nice.
Look at that!
Sweet.
Look at that river, bro.
Yeah.
Man, it was so gorgeous. So is it coming through kind of terrible, or is it washable?
No, it looks good.
Yeah, it's good.
I feel like
Oh,
I'm
it's
about to see
watchable.
Bigfoot any minute.
Okay, so
See Todd pop up.
So we were at once we got above tree line, which is you see how where the trees stop. See, Todd was smoking. Watch this. Yeah, Todd.
Yeah.
So this is once we got near tree line, we were stopping every 10 or 15 minutes because it's pretty tiring.
Yeah.
Todd was
Yeah.
smoking cigs. I couldn't believe it. He was just like, I gotta take a break. I would say, I gotta take a break and sit down. And then we'd sit down and he'd pop out a cigarette and puff one down and we'd keep going. I couldn't believe it.
Hell yeah. Dude, I never got used to that elevation.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I got used to it because I was skating every day.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That would probably do it.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh,
wake
dude,
up
I
in the middle of the
love it up
night,
there.
wake up in the middle of the night gasping for air for like the first 3 months.
Holy shit. So that's at the summit.
We did it.
We made it.
We made it to the summit.
We did
And that's Todd's house. That's Leadville. Todd's house is like I need to make a little arrow pointing to
Oh,
it.
hell
It's
yeah.
over there. And this is like a panoramic from the top, man. You're like on top
Man,
of
that's
the world.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's the second highest mountain in the lower 48 states.
I don't know.
The only higher one I think is Mount Rainier or Mount Whitney or some shit like that. Well, no, I'm sorry. There's one higher.
There's a
in
goat.
Colorado. Oh yeah, dude, the goat.
Oh, speaking of which, Todd
There it
is
is.
saying.
There it is. Look at the goat. Look at how majestic.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Terrifying.
Wow, those creepy
Baphomet.
little animals.
Yeah,
now-
dude.
It's crazy. how
Speaking
they
of
can-
goats,
Yeah,
it
dude.
is crazy how they can just go up the side of mountains like with those hooves.
Wait,
aren't
so,
this is crazy.
Todd is saying, is this? Oh, I didn't know this was actually true. Now he's confirmed. He's saying that Mr. Biggs almost got eaten
I'll
by
eat your ass.
but by an ass. Yeah. No, Mr. Biggs almost got eaten by a mountain lion. Is that a thing that almost happened?
That's not true.
Okay.
But he did almost get eaten by Todd's roommate's dog,
Ah,
which is a
Oh,
pit
shit.
bull, and who
which is
it
like
was
the size of a
assured
mountain
to me
lion.
that this cat or that this dog was cool with cats. And as soon as he got a chance, he wrestled with my cat, like pinning him to the ground in the mud, actually outside. So that's all that happened there.
Nick, your
Yeah.
cat seems to like not know its own species, like, you know,
Hey,
in reference to.
rude.
No, like it would probably go for a swim, you know, when most cats are afraid of water, or bark like a dog.
I think people
know,
don't give cats enough chance to like
Yeah,
to
you're probably
do
right.
other
with that.
things. Yeah. I think cats can do a lot of stuff. But imagine they're like a kid, and if you raise them and you don't make them do stuff, then they're not going to want to do it for sure. Like a kid,
Throw them in the pool.
yeah, you just have to make them do it, and then they're like, oh yeah, this is badass.
I do miss Colorado, man. That place is.
It's so great.
man, we're gonna
Yeah.
be moving there in like a year.
Really?
Yep.
Which part?
Somewhere around Denver. Either Fort Hood, Colorado Springs.
Older?
No, not Boulder. Little places that are a little more cheaper to live.
Cheaper than Denver, or just because it's pretty expensive in general?
Cheap and nice. You know, like the cheaper and nicer areas around Denver. You know, like the outskirts.
Like
Mm.
Aurora.
Yeah.
Dude, we should all.
Or Golden.
You know what we should do is just. We should all have a little winter homes, like in the same little area of Joshua Tree, for the winter, and then have other homes in Colorado for the summer, and we all live in the same area in both places. That
Let's do it.
would be fucking epic. The only thing is,
I'm already there. I'll just live in my car.
see, yeah, Nikki's already got his shit figured
Yeah.
out. I just need to figure out how to get more of that money stuff that
Yeah.
apparently you need to do anything. So, yeah,
Yeah.
working on that. Wait, hold on. Old Man Mountain 23 says Denver sucks.
Yeah, Denver does suck, you guys.
Is that Justin
you
Paxton?
only moved there so that you can bunch of assholes. Dude, you know, I messaged Justin Paxton directly with the link. So maybe he did come, but he's not Old Man Mountain.
Yeah, no, Old Man Mountain's been here for several shows now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first. That was gonna be my guess.
Honestly,
So
yeah, I don't know.
what is like one of the craziest times y'all had together?
Yeah, let's hear a gnarly, not necessarily.
Or do that, or we can do the what is it, Brian? The fuck, marry, kill.
Oh,
What is that?
yeah, we could always do that. Yeah.
What is that?
Okay, listen. This goes for both of you. Jake can answer first. Nikki can answer second. You got to marry one, you got to kill one, and you got to fuck one.
Oh yeah.
Oprah Winfrey, John Isabel, and a ham sandwich. Go.
Fuck the ham sandwich, marry John Isabel, and kill it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the best answer.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I'd be leaving a lot of money on the table, but
Yeah,
I know John
yeah.
Isabel would keep me happy. He'd
Yeah.
make me very happy.
I'd say the same thing.
He'd treat me right.
I'd kill him later, but I'd
Feed the ham sandwich to Oprah Winfrey. I don't-
in the end, all three would die in my
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I
that.
like that take.
Yeah, listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, next time you're at your family Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner and you want to break the ice, feel free to use that survey anytime you want. It's no skin off my sack,
Fuck.
as an Isabel might say.
You guys remember that kid Max from Australia?
Australia Max!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know,
just
it
talked
was
about him the other day.
When you said Christopher Blanc, it transported me back to that time period when he was. I didn't really know him, but I just remember that's when I first started skating. And I guess he was only there for a short period of time, but I think Todd knew him fairly well.
I remember skating with him here and there.
It was the first time I saw someone switch flip. I thought a switch flip was like a trick in itself. I didn't know like separate from a kick flip, you know?
You idiot.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Well,
Even as yeah, anyway, I'll just skip that.
Dude, I remember moving back into Sherwood Trails. This was I was in 11th grade.
sounds about right.
Yeah, I was in 11th grade. So Jake was in what, 10th or 9th?
Ninth, I think.
9th grade. And I moved back to Sherwood Trails, and I lived a quarter of a mile from Jake. And we would go out at night. I don't know how or why our parents let us, but we would.
Because we had known. I think they probably met each other in the past at one point. And, we were.
But, I remember we'd go skate the Chevron or whatever that was on the corner of Woodland Hills and North Park, right by the Jack in the Box. And then the sweetest bumps, like where the drainage ditches were and everything. Nothing that not the most exciting stories, but we used to skate the shit out of those bumps, man. It was so fun.
Oh boy! Hey,
Yeah.
listen, guys. Are you guys ready to get drunk as fuck?
Oh yeah.
Because
Look,
Chris just sent in 5 shots worth of money.
Who
Who?
did?
Chris.
oh shit. Oh shit.
So okay, luckily I've had 1 shot left this whole time. I've been saving that for this. So that's 1 for each of us, except Jake's not taking 1. So that means
It's
me.
2
well,
for me.
here I can chug a whole beer for 1 shot and then take my shot for the next. So that's 2 for me. Sean,
All right,
can
I'll
you-
wait till Nikki gets back
Why
because I gotta
did
go get it.
so
I
either
just
you or
drank a
Nikki have
glass
to
of
take
milk
2.
and a Coca-Cola, and now I have to drink scotch. Is that what you're telling me?
gonna
I
make,
have to
like-
drink lukewarm scotch.
It's gonna make cottage cheese in your gut.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Todd, all right. Weasel says 1's enough, but
Oh,
Nikki's gonna do
yeah.
2.
Okay,
But
so
but Todd also says he misses Jake and Nikki for boys visiting me in the Rocky Mountains. So
Word. Yeah, dude, we miss you, Todd.
hell
miss
yeah.
you too, Todd.
Never a dull moment.
Dude, and Todd, I've got to say thank you so much for giving me that yellow jacket that we used for the Jay and Silent Bob Halloween getup that me and Sean Himmel used, because to this day, that is the best Halloween situation I've ever been involved in. Wouldn't be possible without your yellow J jacket. And I wish I still had it, but I lost it, brother. Sorry to break the news to you. That shit's gone. I'm sure you got other jackets now, though. That was like fucking 10 years ago.
Man, Todd have taken enough out of the lost and found off in Copper Mountain to clothe a small village. I wonder how much of that stuff Todd has left. We had so much stuff that was given to us too, or just left behind. We even had a display case that they used for like goggles, snowboarding goggles, and all this shit. Like display case with lights that we put up in our room. Man, that was a fun period of time in my life.
All right, I got some. What is this? Hornitos. It's like one
Nice.
shot left.
Oh, shit. And you know what we're going to do eventually, folks, is not only is it going to be shots, but it's going to be the most disgusting shots that money can possibly buy. And wow, look at Nicky's screen. He's doing his cool shit that he made. He's showing his cool shit that he made. All right, everybody look at Nicky's screen. And oh, there's the bump to Tom truck. Yeah.
How
Nice
do I
little
just
back
look
tail.
at that one?
Just click on it. Click on Nikki. Or switch to speaker view.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Sean.
Hell yeah, the audience
Ah.
can see it too. Right the fuck on. All right, so Nikki, when you get back, let us know when we're all ready to take all these shots. Dude, Chris, thank you so much. Dude, you have no idea how much we appreciate not only getting us drunk, but also the donations. And crawl up a uterus for 1,000 bits. Listen, you give me a uterus to crawl in, and I will do that. You let me know. Wait, that's only $10. Yeah, fuck it. I'll still do it. I'll do it. Just find me a uterus.
Whose truck is that, Sean?
Tom Schneider's.
Yep.
Word.
It grinds perfect, almost.
Almost perfect.
Yeah.
That nose slide's pretty perfect. Now I know slide. What was that?
Oh. Oh, so apparently I never knew this. Todd is saying that jacket was actually Cody Wells' jacket.
Wow.
Wow, I never knew about that.
You might have gotten that when he was still drinking.
I mean, this was like no, this was 11 years ago. 11 years ago is when that was. And dude, Chris, I hope you realize that we're going to drag you into one of these podcasts, right? I hope you know that, because you have to come on, brother. You have to come on.
Dude,
All right.
Chris already knows all about streaming. We should get him on tonight if
Hey,
after Jake gets off.
oh, yeah, because Jake does have to bail 30 minutes early.
Yep.
Chris, would you like to come join us for the last half hour? That would be fantastic. He says maybe. He says maybe.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Well, we can ask other people too.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to take these shots?
All right, let's do it. So I've got the rest of this beer I'm going to chug and the shot right here. And then Sean's got a shot and Nikki's taking 2. So that covers the full cost of what he paid, right? 1,
Yep.
2,
Right.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, it does.
All right.
All right. Cheers. And let's once again, let's cheers to both Chris and
Hold on.
Daniel Dowd. Yes, let's
Oh
let
yeah.
we definitely got to cheers to the
God bless him.
homies.
Cheers to
Cheers.
Daniel Dowd and Chris LeBlanc.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Word. Cheers to Chris LeBlanc with the double risers, making his board stand so tall, so far above the ground.
Holy shit, I almost threw up for a second. All right. Oh, here we go. Now the shot.
I think that's what allowed him to do those like bigger spins.
Woo! All right, there we go. Thank
And
you,
he had
Chris.
some pop too.
Yeah, dude. I just
Yeah.
remember being like, how the fuck do you do that?
He had badass impossibles.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing happened to Chris. Our friend Daniel is
Yeah.
the one that passed away. Yeah.
Yeah. Chris is
Chris is right here.
killing it. Chris is killing it.
Yeah, he's killing
Yeah,
it.
Chris is all good.
No, I'm just speaking directly to and about Chris.
Hey,
and his
shout
dark
out
stories.
also to my grandfather, rest his soul, passed away a couple years ago. This is his scotch.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
he was 91 when he passed.
That's the Scotch, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
keeping him alive.
Yeah, exactly. Not that killed him. My grandma drank bourbon up until her late 90s,
Oh.
so I'm told. She was.
My grandpa drank Mountain Dew.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
That might be
killed
what
him.
killed
That
him.
killed
That
him
killed him.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that killed him quick. I bet.
yeah. That'll
Should've
now
been
that'll
drinking
kill you.
bourbon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't.
All right. Well, I'll be right back because my wee wee needs to have a little talk with my toilet. So I'll be right back.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
I have to piss. How about that? I have to piss.
Okay. Say what's up to your wee wee for me, I guess.
Good lord.
I'll see what he can understand.
Hey, Brian. Oh, he'll be back. I gotta take this other shot.
Here we go.
Johnny Walker Red Label. It tastes good. It tastes like very smoky. Interesting.
Johnny, Jim.
Brian is definitely
This one.
he might be a little bit gay.
Oh,
Old Man
Brian.
Mountain. Old Man Mountain. He's asking.
Oh,
I might even be more gay for what I said after. When I said, "Hey, what's up to you? Say what's up to your wee wee for me."
yeah, that's pretty good.
I know.
Yes, you and Brian are gay for each other, I think.
You know, it'd be cool
Say that with confidence.
is to see Sam Pike on here.
Shred the surf powder, clap the button. Hey Todd, can I come stay for a week or so? Because I will. I'll drive my ass up there.
Yeah, it's starting to snow again.
Let's go.
so-
Fuck
shred.
yeah. Man, that is awesome.
Damn, dude, I wish I could just go back like now, sober, and fucking snowboard. Give it another shot.
Did you never get it down or what?
Not really. Not like I wanted to.
He got the whiskey down pretty
Yeah,
good.
dude. Got every other substance.
Well, dude, it's hard
Well,
if you're around Todd, like you're gonna.
It's a
you're gonna
double-edged
drink.
sword, man. It's a double-edged sword.
No, that's not true.
Wait, are we still talking
don't
about my wee wee or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean.
No,
it
we
is
were
kind
talking
of a-
about, what's funny, Jake, is I think Bressler had a similar experience while we were in Montana.
No,
Yeah.
except I could actually ride.
Was Brian all kratomed out or something?
No, it's just,
No.
dude, I had
No, he just sat at the bar the whole time.
no. That was the last day because I drank too much the night before. But you forget the first 3 days when I was shredding right with you. Well, I wouldn't say shredding, but I was going down the mountain with you guys while you guys shredded. But
Solid.
keep in mind, I hadn't been snowboarding since I was like 12, and I'm 32. That's 20 fucking years. So give a fucking brother a break.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And all the employees at the resort were being dicks to us because Bressler was wearing this shiny gold outer jacket.
That wasn't my idea. Ricky gave that to me. I didn't have anything else to wear.
Hey, here you go. Just fucking blind them all.
Diabolical. Who's this
Dude,
kid?
Slick Rick.
My mountain. Fuck
No,
you.
it wasn't even. It wasn't. I think it was all of us who were like,
your
"Yo, you
vision.
should wear this."
But my hat goes off to Todd, man. Like, as far as
Jake got some hips but could not front flip. So what is that normal? People are just front flipping, like that's average.
I would imagine a backflip would be way easier.
on a snowboard, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
That's what Todd said. He said, sincerely, Jake got some hips but could not front flip.
Yeah.
Maybe he
So
meant
no front flips.
Maybe he meant front lip.
Oh,
It's possible he might be using voice to text.
Yeah.
no, okay. What he's saying is I had like, what do you call it? Heels and toes.
Yeah, heels and
Yeah.
toes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I barely learned toes like on. I couldn't.
You
get the
could
toes
not
down.
do the toe like you
Not
couldn't
smooth.
you couldn't carve well both
Hadouken!
ways.
Not both ways. No,
He
I
couldn't
could
Yeah.
Hadouken either.
slide. More like a power slide, but I couldn't.
You gotta learn. It's just like a back lip. It's just like a
Yeah,
back lip. You gotta
Yeah,
push it.
but I was never good at back lips, so
That-
that's probably why.
That's a very common. That's how I was too when I first started. The exact same thing. That's a very
Yeah.
common thing to be confused about. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what Todd's trying to say.
Yeah, probably.
Like I was fine going down some of the biggest ones, but it wasn't like graceful.
Okay.
Second shot
So-
going down.
Hold on.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, Chris.
Old Man Mountain has just given himself away. Do you know how?
Why?
Oh.
Well, we at least know he's not a Shift Happens listener because he called me Brian.
Dude, we've been calling you Brian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been calling you Brian.
Yeah,
I
but
never call people by their last name.
but even Maya still calls me Gigi whenever she talks to me.
Well, that's because she's a shift happens person.
That's what I'm saying. So that means that Old Man Mountain is not a Shift Happens person. Otherwise,
Yeah, it's somebody we know. It's got to be.
yeah, I'm just saying we've narrowed it down a little bit.
Okay.
Give me a
Old
break,
Man
Nikki.
Mountain.
Give me a fucking break, Nikki. I'm trying.
I'm sorry. I'm not giving you a hard time.
No, all right, but Jake, okay, remember that day at the high school, and you were fucking frontside flipping over that rail like nothing, and it looked so damn good, and
Yeah.
then you broke your board, and
Is that what happened?
You-
Is that what eventually happened?
yeah, and then you never got it. Yeah, and you never got it. You broke your board. I think you started using someone else's board, but it just
Oh,
wasn't.
I
wasn't working out.
landed it with John Isbell and JJ there. But when we were getting kicked out of the high school, I was trying it over the rail.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, the guard came in and fucking like pointed a
The
gun.
police
at
officer
Brandon,
came in.
pointed a gun at somebody. And then we go back and Brandon's like concussed on the stage, bleeding from the head. Because
Dude.
Alex Gabi hit him with his own board. Like the kingpin fucking
That was that
he
same
got hit with
day.
the
What,
kingpin in his head. Yeah.
dude, I forgot
What a
that was the
weird
same
day.
day.
Really weird day.
Who's got the bells? Who's doing the Himalayan
That's
bell mantra?
Brian's cat.
This
Yeah, that's not me at all.
I've been playing with these
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
paper clips.
Well, hey,
Clear,
hey,
Mr. Clip.
well, hey,
No.
Jake, can you, is there any way
Oh,
that
dude,
you
he
could-
said, "Oh, check it out." Old Man Mountain said, "R.I.P. Gobbs." That's right. Gobby passed away.
Yeah. Yeah. Rip Gobbs. For sure.
Dude,
Man.
rest in
I
peace for
grew up
Gobby.
with Chris Gobby, Alex's
brother?
older brother. And dude, okay, let me tell you a quick story about Alex.
I gotta
He
go in
was-
2 minutes, you guys.
Oh well, then,
This will be the last story. for
all
me.
right, quick story.
right.
Because I want you to say something. No, I'll tell the Chris Gobby story after. Alex Gobby story after.
Oh, we got to take those dentures out.
Okay, I'll say it now. Went over to Chris Gobby's house, and Alex Gobby was always had like a crazy temper, dude. So we just tried to not really play with him, and he would just end up like in the same room as us. We were like, fuck. But anyways, we were gonna do boxing. He had just gotten some boxing gloves, and so we set up in his playroom upstairs. I put on the gloves. Chris Gobby put on the gloves, And we said, okay, no punches like directly to the face. We're just gonna kind of get used to it, get some movement going, see what happens. 2 seconds after we like touched gloves, it was actually the first swing. Chris Gabi is about a foot taller than me, swings and hits me right in the face. I start bleeding, like blood gushing from my nose. And his mom was notorious for yelling and being all like getting crazy if there was a spill or some, it was like a museum. If you touched something, like you'd get in trouble. And he had a white carpet upstairs, and my nose started bleeding all over this white carpet.
Help me.
Anyways, I cleaned it up, and it ended up not being too big of a deal. But right after that, I decided Alex Gabi wanted to fight. And we were like, no, basically we're not gonna play with you. Like, no, you can't like play with us. And the kid ended up going crazy on me for some reason. And he jumped on me and started biting my leg, and like would not, like he grabbed on it like this. It was like, would not let go of me. It was so freaking crazy. Man, his little sister was really crazy too. Man, she was like a little dough ball at the time. She was like 6 years old, and like just. Like, the blueberry girl on Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she looked like. And she would have the biggest temper tantrums. Oh, shit.
Good
What
question,
a horrible
Hal.
story.
Well, I do want to point out that Todd said that Sam Pike threw down on a snowboard on his first... No, he said he threw down a snowboard on his first day. And then Sean asked a great question, and that is, throw down in a good way, or he threw like the board down and gave up? That's a good question. I want to know. Now I'm curious.
I had heard he threw down on a skateboard, on a snowboard, like he picked it up real quick as scripts.
I can only imagine, dude.
I feel like that's the
Yeah.
case.
Sure. That's what Todd was telling me.
Dude, he was melon grabbing the Hamlin 7 when I was still had an afro.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta take off. Maybe Chris will want to join.
Jake.
All right. Well, Jake,
we gotta get you back on again. This was like a round one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The next time
bearings.
the next time Saturn and Jupiter and Mars align and Jake has that magical time to get on for an hour and a half, yeah, we'll do it again. And
pretty much.
But real quick, Jake, before you go, do you have anything that you want to promote? Any links that you want me to put out in the chat room or anything like that?
Shout outs.
Oh, promote?
For you. Yeah. Where can everybody follow Jake McDaniel?
You can check out my website if you're looking for a property here in northern Michigan at jacobmcdaniel.exprealty.com.
All right.
Bam. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, word.
All right.
Later, y'all.
Wait,
right,
what's the
later,
web? Say it one more time. The link.
jacobmcdaniel.exprealty.com.
And ladies and gentlemen, if
There
you
you
want to
go.
go back and hear what he said, you can just watch the replay and rewind and just get the website there. There you go.
All right.
And thanks, Jake,
Later.
for hanging out, and we'll see you soon, my friend.
Later.
Later, Jake.
Cheers to you. Jake McFucking-Daniel, everybody. And so, Chris LeBlanc, if you're still hanging out, buddy, you obviously are. Yeah. Do you want to come on? All we do is Zoom. If you're familiar with Zoom, we can throw you in like a hooker on a Tuesday in Vegas. No problem whatsoever. But you know what is a problem is since I had to chug that whole beer. Yes, you should, Chris. You should.
Yeah,
eat your
bro.
ass.
Yes,
Dude,
Chris, come on.
And eat our
Dude.
ass at the same time. if that's possible.
Chris's dad is out of town for like a ridiculous amount of time, and we just like we as in like Justin Paxton, Nick Martin, Tony Faderkowski, Todd, Sam Pike, a bunch of people. Like we were just at that house every single day and night doing. God doesn't even want to know what we were doing in Chris's house. But,
Wait, hold on.
dude, we emptied out. We emptied out that pool in the back, or they emptied it out, or whatever. But first night that I was skating it, we started skating his pool, and I carved over the light a couple times. Third time I carved over it, my wheel clipped it, and that light exploded, and there was glass everywhere. I was all cut up. People were already all itchy from like the fiberglass falling in the pool. And then on top of that,
I hate that
we
feeling
had
so
the
much.
tiniest little pieces of glass like all over us. And you can't clean, no matter how much you clean it up, like there's still glass, you know? I felt so bad. And we kept skating. It sounded like a shotgun. There was like pressure in that light. So whenever I hit it, it really exploded. It was crazy.
What? That'd be tight. Just
Yeah.
get over that.
Well, hey, real quick, Chris is down to come on, but Nikki, you have to send him the Zoom info in Facebook.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Chris
And Nick
LeBlanc.
Martin's still, Krakenator's still here. He's still fucking Krakenating in
Shit,
the,
Nick.
Cracking
in the
Nick, do you
in
want
the
to come on?
chat.
How about this? Let's
Nick on.
Yeah, let's get Nick. Do you want to come on? Nikki, go ahead and send him the Zoom info as well. And while you do that,
working on it.
yeah, and while you do that, I'm gonna go grab another sexy beverage. I'll be right back.
I'm working on it.
So, God, man, I wish I could smoke in here. I need to go take like a 3-minute smoke break once we get our boys in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you should do that. What did Nick say? You did like a little Kirby and a Stinky Cheese character. These characters are funny.
The Twitch is fun. It's in Discord. Where the hell did he send me the link at? Oh yeah, it's in Hangouts. We have too many routes of communication here.
I know. It's insane
Yeah,
trying to
it
keep up
really
with
is.
everything. Like everyone uses so many different avenues to communicate.
Yeah. Okay, so going out right now to Chris LeBlanc.
Yep.
And
Krakenator 420.
Zoom link is sent to Chris LeBlanc. And here comes Nick Martin. It's on.
It's okay, everybody. I'm
Damn,
back.
that's a raptor.
I'm back.
The links have
Okay.
been sent.
All right, there we go. There we go. And ladies and gentlemen, while we wait for Chris LeBlanc to come on, here's another friendly reminder. All kinds of shit you can do on here to interact with the show. For one, we have those sound alerts. Sean, why don't you go ahead and play one of those sound alerts so people know what we're talking about?
I'll do it.
Exactly. So we've got a whole sound bank full of sound alerts, and you can trigger them to play whenever you want over the show. But in order to do that, you do have to have a Twitch account, which I timed it myself. It takes 1 minute and 37 seconds to make. You just make a name, make a password, and bam. That's it. It's so fucking simple. And then you can also follow us, which not only helps us, but it's free and it lets you know. It gives you a notification on your phone every time we go live. And so that way you don't miss all this shenanigans that we do over here. And also it's, although I think about, we're still doing $10. For every $10, you can make one of us take a shot. And you can send that either through bits, which would be 1,000 bits is the equivalent of $10, or you can send it through PayPal, and I'll give the PayPal link here again. The email address is shredhell21@yahoo.com. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Chris LeBlanc on the fucking show. Holy shit! What's happening, my friend?
What's up, Chris?
Oh wait, his audio
Gotta
is still
connect his
connected.
audio.
Audio's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, it takes a couple of seconds for the audio to connect. That's natural. And yep, still okay. Now he's connected. Now he's connected.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. What's going on,
Shit.
guys?
Oh, you got the hair going
That was
again.
crazy.
Yeah, check it out, dog. Been going
Yeah.
on for like 3 years.
Fuck yeah,
Oh, shit.
dude.
Holy
Hell
Nice.
yeah, bro. Good to
yeah,
see
man.
you.
Good,
I haven't
good
seen.
fucking good stream, dude. This is awesome.
It's,
You like it?
Yeah, man. Good shit.
Dude, and dude, Chris, thank you so much for donating for the shots and shit, dude. Cause
Yeah, no problem,
Huge.
dude.
Hell yeah.
I like supporting small streams, man.
right on.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
so, dude,
cheers, man.
Yeah, let's.
Dude,
let's-
I have to take a shot just because you got on here. I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah, I would take a shot with you guys, but I don't know anything to
Yeah.
drink.
Oh, it's all good, brother. Don't worry. Don't worry. Mm.
Oh yeah, that's not fucking Nick, by the way. That's Tony.
Ah, it's Tony. I thought it was Nick this
Oh,
whole time.
Tony's
yeah.
Krakenator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? Hold on now. Hold on. Are you talking about Tony that used to work at Domino's?
Fucking Tony, man.
Holy
Tony.
shit,
Tony.
Tony! What the
Remember Craig
fuck?
Tony? Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to figure out which Tony you were on Instagram. That must have been you. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Holy shit, I haven't seen Tony in like fucking.
Wait, Krakenator is Nick Martin.
No.
Well, he just said he just said he is in the chat.
He's fucking with you, dude. It's
Sneak.
100% not Nick Martin.
Sneaky Tony.
That's awesome.
Nothing's changed. Still as sneaky as ever.
So, Chris, where you at? Like, where do you live now?
I'm in San Marcos, man.
Oh shit! Right on, dude.
Like, not even 2 miles from the square.
Sick, dude. Do you ever do you skate much anymore? Or?
Oh man, I haven't skated in years, man. I still watch skate videos pretty regularly, but
Yeah.
I pretty much just game, man.
Right on. So what are you into?
PUBG, CS:GO.
Word.
But those are pretty much the 2 games I play.
Right, dude. Have you ever played
Nice.
7 Days to Die? Do you know what that is?
I was actually playing that this morning, believe it or not.
Dude, you have to join our server. It's me and Sean Rice and Jeff Haley.
No fucking way.
Yeah, dude, we've been playing
Yeah,
it
I'm
for
like
a while.
big into
Well, we
survival
haven't played
games.
in a while.
Yeah, it's been probably about a month since we played last, but
Yeah.
yeah, we've
I'll,
been playing
It's
for.
fucking-
been way longer than that.
I'll link you
Sean,
my.
shut your
Steam
mouth. We're
after
trying to
this.
convince them to play here.
Yeah. I'll send you a friend request afterwards.
All right, yeah, we'll have to get your Steam information, all that, and also we're gonna start streaming 7 Days to Die on here as well. So
That'd be tight,
yeah,
dude.
we got to get you in on those episodes, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
down, man.
dude. 7 Days to Die is such a good game to stream, man. You know what I
What
mean?
is it? What is it?
It's like
Zombie survival game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nikki would love it too. Holy
And
shit!
then-
Yeah.
every 7th day there's like a blood moon, and a horde of zombies comes and attacks you. Long story short.
That was a
And this
Pretty
is seven,
fucking
tight,
actually.
7 real days?
Yeah.
Or this is
In-
seven
Yeah,
game
well,
days.
yeah.
It's like
So-
60
Like-
minutes is the default, I think.
every
Okay.
day. Every game day is the equivalent of an hour. So
Mhm.
Okay.
every 7 hours of gameplay. But it's like, imagine like an apocalyptic game like that mixed with the freedom of something like Grand Theft Auto, just totally open world, and mixed with Minecraft to an extent. It's all that
As you're
shit.
building stuff or what?
Yeah, all that shit built into one, and you're gonna love it, Nikki. And we can have up to 36 players on our server, I think, and we have like 20 or something like that right now. And yeah, it's pretty sick. Oh wait, I'm talking about the pimp server though. Yeah, I know. Do you get Chris? You know about the Game Society pimps, do you?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's terrible. That's terrible, Aaron. I hope you're not watching right now. I don't think he is. Okay, let's see.
What is it?
Uh,
Got me on the edge of my seat here.
oh no, I thought the real Nick Martin joined for a second, but that was actually Again, Tony. Just
His
I'm gonna-
Twitch is
I'm gonna
like,
message him.
his Twitch is like he's
Let me-
probably sleeping, to be honest, because I think he works at like. Oh wait, maybe he's off. I don't know. Because of Thanksgiving.
I'm looking. He's got a green light on Discord.
oh,
Yeah,
well, just
that
fucking
motherfucker's
message
probably,
him, dude.
Probably gaming
Are you
right now,
shitting
dude.
Oh, let me take a wild guess. He's playing Counter Strike.
Probably yeah.
I just sent.
Oh, you know what's even funnier?
I just
Chris?
sent it to Tony.
Dude, Nick Martin actually played with us originally when we started 7 Days to Die for the first.
No
like,
way.
Yeah, for the first like 2 weeks, he was there with us, like getting really into it, but then he just got sucked back into Counter Strike.
No shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's
How about
tight.
that?
Yeah.
Nothing like getting some Deagle headshots. You can't. You got to go back to it.
Dude.
Oh, dude, I still play that shit, man.
Yeah.
Lots of cheaters.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, it's. Don't you? Because they don't monitor it like at all anymore, do they?
They're anti-cheat. They do, but they're anti-cheat. It's like based on players that play Counter Strike decide whether or not someone's cheating. So it's kind
Oh,
of
Right.
that doesn't. I used to get it. Me and you used to get accused of cheating all the time.
right. And we used to play with I used to play with fucking Mr. Yerke, the English teacher at
No
Kingwood
way.
High School, dude. It was like
That's
Mr.
hilarious.
Yerke, Nick Stevens, and Howard Fu.
Yeah,
know if you remember that guy.
I'll eat your
I
ass.
do remember playing with him.
His name
dude.
was like a legal alien, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Did he skate?
No, I think he was like, wasn't he in like
Howard
band or
Fu.
something? Did
I
he?
feel
No,
like
he
he-
didn't skate.
No, I'm thinking of Tommy.
Yeah.
Fucking
Tommy
Tom-
Cagle.
Yeah, dude. I saw him like, I saw him at fucking Molly's like 2 years ago when I was in Kingwood for Christmas. Him and
That's
fucking
the last time I saw him too. It was
Him and,
maybe like 4 or 5 years ago at
yeah, right?
Molly's. Yeah.
Yeah. I always see his stuff on Facebook. I think he's doing good.
Yeah, he I see his post and he posts like 2 or 3 paragraph long movie reviews
Yeah,
pretty much every day on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
And like, hell yeah, at least he's interested in something, you know, enjoying himself.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Hey, so Chris, we have someone from the audience. Old Man Mountain is asking you, why do you live in San Marcos?
Because it's better than Houston.
That is for damn sure. Yes.
Wow. Let's.
I
What do you
mean,
think
no,
about that, Brian?
I
got
agree.
love for
100%.
Houston, but my friend Nick invited me to stay with him, and I really liked it out here, so I stayed.
Dude, I have nothing but dark, evil hate for Houston, and I love San Marcos, and I love.
I mean,
Austin.
Houston has some good stuff in it, but I
Yeah,
just need
like
to get away.
they
My
do
parents
have.
especially.
Houston has some of the greatest cuisine in the world of all different types. That's one thing, and there are some good spots there to skate.
Fucking Southside, dude.
And Southside, God bless Southside, Jesus Christ.
That's true.
Yeah, and
Oh, didn't they? I'm sorry to interrupt, but didn't they knob Kingwood Skate Park?
I heard about that. I heard about
think
that.
I saw pictures
Uh,
on Facebook about it.
I'm
Yeah,
sure that
during the
got.
quarantine.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sucks, dude.
They must have
But it's
taken
not
them off,
knobbed anymore.
'cause-
It's not knobbed anymore.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
saw
hell yeah.
Brandon Verklis on his Instagram story. He's skating it yesterday,
Oh, that's
the day
what's up,
before. Yeah, they made all the ramps like I guess they put a new color on them, like a new top piece or whatever, because the mini
Yeah.
ramps like copper color now. And
Yeah, I
and
always
they
remembered
took
him.
out they took out the picnic tables. There's no picnic tables. And they added a few other things. I don't know. They took out that porch there too, didn't they? That whole
Yeah.
mess, and they put something else there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's better.
It's still the most pathetic skate park I've seen out of every skate park that I've been to.
no,
Anywhere that's not in Houston. Now I've seen a few shittier ones,
Dude,
but
even
they,
like-
they were do-it-yourself parks.
Have you ever
Even like
seen?
the
Go ahead.
Little York Park was better.
It was better.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
Way
better. Yeah, way better.
You know
They
they
had
you know they
it had a flat
recently
bar you could actually skate. It was like out in the open.
and
You
they
don't have
This
to
is
like
blasphemous
swerve.
coming to Brian. Wait till Brian.
yeah, it blows my mind how many fucking skate parks they'll have like a badass handrail, but they don't have a fucking flat bar. Well, how the fuck are you gonna try a trick on a handrail if you can't just warm up on a flat bar? Like, every park needs a goddamn suck cunting fucking hell ass just flat rail. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, who is designing these parks? Why am I not designing these parks? For fuck's sake, that really pisses me off. But you know what the worst skate park is in the entire country?
Oh, dude, he said right next to the police station. Hold on, sorry,
Hey.
I had to say that. Old man.
Yeah.
He knows,
right
dude. He
next
knows
to the
something.
police station.
Oh, and
Yeah, he's from Kingwood for sure.
Nah, but he could have looked that up on Google Maps too.
No, but he's not. He's definitely because he was talking
the shots
about.
are kicking.
He said way too much stuff.
And wait, there's another question for Chris. Not so much a question, but Todd does say he's stoked to see Chris LeBlanc the last time when they were snowboarding in Germany. What?
Yeah, dude.
guys
I'll never
went
forget that, man.
Holy
I went to Frankfurt to visit my sister, and I brought Todd with me, and we went snowboarding in Austria, in the Austria side of the Alps. It was sick. And I remember like the last day we were snowboarding, I fell on some ice and broke my nose.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Did
Went
you?
to- Went to Amsterdam, Paris, Frankfurt, Germany, and Budapest, Hungary in 2 weeks.
What? You went to Budapest? Isn't that like a? Aren't there like a bazillion freaking people that live in Budapest? Isn't it huge?
I don't know. I didn't know too much about it even when I went there, but I don't know.
What was your favorite part about the trip?
It was really cool seeing my sister. I hadn't seen her in a while. But snowboarding with
Ah,
Todd, that was fucking. I'll never
dude.
forget that, dude.
That is amazing. In the Alps, even.
Yeah, dude, it was beautiful, man. I would love to do it
Man.
again.
Dude, I miss Danny. I haven't seen her in forever. And Chris's sister was like cool, like coolest chick. I think the first time I smoked weed in a car was in Danny's car in high school in the back seat, like rolling around in your neighborhood.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Taking
Chris had
shot-
that
taking
red
shots-
Durango.
Like sneaking out onto your sneaking out, like spending the night at Chris's house, sneaking out onto the roof and to get orange juice and vodka and go take shots and go like spray paint
Oh,
shit
man.
at the Kingwood Middle School.
Yeah, dude, we thrashed, man, for sure. For
Oh,
sure, dude.
man. Good times.
Yeah, she's in Cyprus, which is like right by Greece.
Yeah.
She just got deployed there like
Oh, no way.
4 months ago for the Air
I
Force.
was like, Cyprus, she's in Houston? Like, isn't
No,
that
no,
close
no,
to-
no. Cyprus is like it's in Europe by Italy and Greece. It's like a
Yeah.
island in the Mediterranean.
Shit.
She's yeah,
That's
she's been
bomb.
good. I'll tell her you guys said hi for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Epic. Yeah, dude. Oh man, Chris, your house was one of your. I remember spending the night at your house, drinking vodka and orange juice. It was one of the first times I drank. And the next morning, like I had to call my dad to come pick me up, and it was the first time because I was still drunk in the morning. It was the first time like that I had to like be drunk as a kid around my dad and just like play it off. He kept on asking me like, "Are you okay? Like, what's wrong?" You're like, "Why are you so tired?" and stuff. He like
no.
obviously knew something was up.
Yeah.
Oh shit, good times.
Yeah, man, that was good hearing you talk about my pool too, when the light exploded.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
you remember that shit? Oh
Yeah,
my
dude,
god! I
man.
remember being in the bathroom, just like washing my hands with blood and blood and blood.
Yeah, dude, I
Would
caught
not
some
stop.
shrapnel from it too, dude.
Everybody did. That thing went off like a bomb. It exploded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
so
how
funny.
sick is that? Y'all just because your dad was out of town, or you were like, let's just empty the pool. Is that how
Oh,
it
they
went
were.
down?
I don't remember what
No,
happened.
they were cleaning the pool, and I was like, dude, like, let's skate this shit, man.
And then you just broke the shit.
And it was like at sunset, so it was starting to get dark. So we're like, oh, we'll just turn the light on, and I think I'd cleared the light before that, and then whatever, we kept skating, turned the light on, and it's supposed to be water cooled, so a bunch of gas built up in the light bulb, and just Nick fucking barely touched it with his wheel, and it exploded over everyone in the pool.
Damn.
It really did sound like a shotgun blast. It was like,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I went like my shoulders went up past my ears because it happened, right behind me as I went over
dude,
the light. So I just went like, like, oh god, what's happening?
It was
Oh my
like fiberglass, so if you fell on it,
Oh dude, it was a mess.
fuck you up. Damn, dude, that's crazy, man. That's such a long
Those
time ago.
crazy girls, Jenna and Tara Fountain, just being wild over there. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Definitely had some good times, man. That's for sure.
Dude, we gotta get you and Tony and Craig on one of these shows
Oh
and
shit.
tell some stories that none of us have heard from Craig's house. Because I mean,
Oh, man.
that place is a mystery to me. I never really went over there. So
We were there every day,
if you
dude.
remember, I gotta hear stories about Craig's brother who would like hide in the ceiling and throw like poop at people and stuff.
Oh, where's fucking Tony when you need him,
I
man? Get
gotta hear all
your ass
those.
on here, Tony.
Dude, I sent him the link already.
He's shy, man. He's probably not going to.
That's okay.
Yeah, I was
Do you
kind of
guys
thinking
remember?
that.
Do you guys remember Kyle Smith?
Kyle Smith.
Mm-mm.
Chris might remember. He was in our grade, and he was really overweight, and he had a brother, Trevor Smith.
Didn't he get like really skinny all of a
Yeah.
sudden?
He lost a ridiculous. Like, yeah, he's not big anymore, but he was.
God,
In
I
high school,
recognize
he was
the
like
name, but
he was like Fluffy, the comedian, Gabriel Iglesias.
yeah,
He
that's
was
right.
big. Yeah, but yeah, maybe that'd be hilarious to get him on here. He just texted me because I sent him the link earlier. But
Oh man, there's
Yeah.
tons of people from Kingwood you could probably get on
it
here.
was hilarious, dude.
We had a pretty substantial group of friends, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
He
lot of
like-
people.
He
Yeah,
was
it was-
always talking shit, and I remember I was in his. We were in PE together. This kid was like 400 pounds, man. He talks into people looking like a very doughboy, and we would chase him and run at like this rough house in high school. And I remember one time I was running behind him, and because he had done something to me, like done some stupid ass shit, pantsed me or something in PE. So I started running after him, and I just gave him like the lightest nudge forward. And this fat blobby rolls just like on, like here's the ground, here's him. He just like
Like fucking, what's it called? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
yeah, but he rolled it then back and forth like below. Oh, it was so funny. But he's just as much of a smart ass as he ever was, but he's not as big anymore. We keep in touch on Facebook, actually, more
Good for
than
him, man.
more than a lot of other people. Yeah, he's doing really well. He has a like Corvette, I think.
No
that he's
fucking
like
way.
that he like loves, you know. He's in like he like is in Corvette Club or some shit like that too. And he lives in
Really?
Dallas working on like he does engineering or some shit for the plumbing for all their water flows for flooding and shit like that. He does
That's
good.
tight. Hell
He does
yeah.
good. He's cool, man. I always liked him, but he was, man, would he start shit with everybody. I think that's what I like about him, really.
Hell yeah.
It's funny.
Dude, well, hey, I'll tell you what, guys. We're actually just at the 2-hour mark, so we're pretty much gonna start trying to wrap up. But I do want to mention real quick. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, but the last time we actually saw each other in real life was, I think you and me and John, Fuzz, went to the old go-kart place in Humble, and we got all hopped up and we just played Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and we just had
That
the time of our
probably
lives.
was me, yeah. Yeah, that's
Dude.
right.
Yeah, we had like
you got
the
some comic books in your car or some shit?
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
dude.
remember that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
and we had the most, because arcades are kind of dead in America these days, right?
Oh
But
man, yeah.
we really relived it up. We went in there and had the most epic arcade session of all time.
That's right, dude.
And,
And, it was Street Fighter versus X-Men.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
dude, I remember that.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
crazy.
That
Hell
was
yeah.
epic, and yeah, I think that was the last time I saw you, man. And,
Hell yeah, man.
Dude, I gotta say, it's just good to see you, man. And yeah, we
Oh
definitely.
man, it's really good to see you guys too.
We got to get.
Thanks for having me
Tony-
on, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
we have so many more show potentials. With like you guys said, we have we have the biggest community of like friends that we all grew up with, and that's what this show is for. It's literally just for us. I don't give a shit who else listens, and no, they don't give a shit either. It's just for us. It's just for us. So, thanks everyone for all the donations and the shot donations and all the sound alerts and everything else and the subscriptions. Thanks for those gift subs again, Chris. You're the man.
Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime.
And thanks for everybody for listening. If you can, please hit that follow button. Well, not please, just if you want to be
Just
notified
hit it.
when we go live, then that's how you do it. Just hit the follow button. It's free, and get the while you can status. Any last words before we go, friends?
Cheers, man.
Shout out to
Cheers.
Tony. Shout out to Tony Faderkowski.
And Todd.
Shout out to Todd and Maya for
Yeah, Todd,
hanging out
man.
in the chat. Maya's becoming like the OG, always in here, always count on her.
Absolutely.
Old Man Mountain, fuck you. And besides that, I got nothing else to say. I can't wait to do it again.
There
Let's
you
get
go. And
Shout out to Jake McDaniels too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, so we're taking Thursday off because it's Thanksgiving, obviously. But coming up pretty soon, we have Terrell Robinson, James Fitz, Taylor Jett, and myself are going to relive all of our Hollywood skate years. That's going to be epic. We've got Gino and Cruz coming up for an
Oh,
episode. We've also got Tom Schneider and Will Schneider. Hopefully, we're still plotting it out, but we think we're going to make it happen. They'll be coming on soon as well. And we've got more Fortnite for Dipshits coming up as well. And yeah, just stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram. Well, our Instagram account is banned for the next 2 weeks, so follow us individually on Instagram to keep up with all of our stuff, or you can just stop being a dick and hit the follow button and get notified that way. How about that? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't mean to call you a dick right at the end of the show, but I already did. It's okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in, and have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you sometime. Bye, you
Later.
fucks.
Bye.